you feel about the transfer portal? You got the pros and the cons.
That's all you can think of it as, because you got coaches that's gonna be mad that they losing players and can't get players, and you got coaches that's gonna benefit from getting those players.
Right.
And it was the Pittsburgh head coach that was talking about Dion and all that, but you can't be upset that there's better opportunities for these players that you're not offering now that NIL is going on. Like, some players are gonna stay, be loyal. I get that, but it's
all about the Benjamins, baby.
Sure. I don't blame them at this point, because I'm losing. I'm still putting up stats. Somebody noticed me at a winning program, and they're offering me a bag. Yeah, I'm gonna go here and see what that's like. Unless y'all wanna, match it.
So the transfer portal then turned like small schools, well, not even smaller schools, but smaller schools into the new Juco.
And
I can go to Kentucky. I can go to a small school in Louisiana. What's a small school in Louisiana?
You will.
You go ball like you will. You not really on TV like that.
Shit, that's what happened with I think it was Osiris. They just got Osiris Terrence, I think his name, from Tangipahoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went to UL. He ended up going to Florida, and he got drafted in the 3rd round.
Perfect example.
Like it, and the crazy thing about that is
you go from D1 to Power 5.
But the crazy thing about that is you can still make a good team out of these smaller schools too, because some of them teams do it. Like you said, Kentucky. Shit, we know they a bottom dweller in the SEC.
Right.
They getting these transferred in. They alright. Tennessee. Malik Hooker came from Virginia Tech. Before he got hurt, they look like national championship contenders.
Right. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When they fucked over LSU, I said, damn. Them boys. But Georgia was different though. Georgia
and Alabama should be the only ones being talked about in the SEC as consistent presences in their championship game.
So do you think like football should be like, no, basketball should be like football, as far as like a player has to play at least 3 years? Because that one and done shit kind of ruined the NCAA basketball. I couldn't tell you who even on the teams right now, because every year is somebody different.
See, I'm pushing towards, you have to do that now just on the strength of the rookies that's coming into the NBA.
They're not ready, huh? A lot of them.
I feel some of them are ready, some of them aren't. And there's a lot of reasons why they're not ready on the basketball side of things and the mental side of things. Because you gotta remember, some of these kids nowadays crazy and talented. So, shit, you got somebody like, perfect example, Jalen Green. I don't think they have somebody on that team that has been in the NBA at least 5 years.
Talking about the Rockets?
Yeah. Like, he's one of the vets on that team just because he's a high draft pick.
Damn.
Like, I don't feel you can develop a team because all you're doing is enabling all these young players to do what they want. But now that they got Ime Udoka, I think that might change. Just because they have to listen to him for what he did with the Celtics. And
it also, that shit, like that one and done shit, it made college basketball, I wouldn't say less competitive, but it's like, that's why in the tournament you always got a smaller school that makes a big run.
They got all that continuity together.
Right, them boys done played 3 years together, 4 years together.
It don't matter what.
And you got these niggas, they 18, they looking at the league at this point. By the time tournament time come around,
they just playing for a draft.
Yeah, they just trying to get drafted. So you got them small schools that got chemistry, that know each other.
Damn, what's that team that made that little run?
Every year is somebody different.
They was some flamingos, pinges, peacocks, or some shit.
I don't know. That's as I would say. Every year is somebody different that just come out of nowhere, and the boys be firing that bitch.
And then, now that you got NIL, I think that would benefit most motherfuckers to stay for another 2-3 years.
Right.
Cause
like in women's basketball, when them girls said they make more like Angel Reese, she said she'll make more in college than she will in the league.
Bank. I think, no lie, I think Angel Reese can pull in at least 10 million before she leave LSU. Maybe 20. Just because she, like, I don't know if I seen a college athlete that's more marketable than her.
Right.
Like,
they gonna fuck around and win it again next year.
Like,
they got your girl from Louisville, another girl. Like,
the number 2, I think she was a number 2 prospect in the country, but she from Louisiana.
Yeah,
like,
they just reloaded and about to pull the trigger again.
That shit crazy. Then, what people don't understand, Fly J is about to get more shots up.
Oh yeah, another NIL. That's another market piece right there.
Like,
with the music and all that shit.
LSU, the women's basketball team at LSU, I feel is probably the most marketable program in the United States.
And I love it because the next 2-3 years, we finna see a rivalry in the SEC. South Carolina.
But that's the thing. Don gonna have to, like, consistently keep getting those prospects.
She lost half her team this year. Huh?
Shit.
Aaliyah Boston.
All of them.
Your point guard, whatever her name was.
Your second big. All of them.
You don't see.
And she keep losing them because she had just lost Henderson the year prior. Her other point guard. But you still got UConn, who always gonna be a threat to anybody. Cause Gino,
that nigga still coach UConn?
Yes.
He been UConn coaching since I was.
Would you leave that job with the success you had? That's
free money shit.
At this point.
And the name sell itself. You ain't even much gotta recruit.
Shit.
Like, niggas, you coming?
Like, if my daughter decided to play basketball, and I told her, and she wanted to go and play the college level, I'm sending her to Gino. I'm like, do what you do.
Gino, you ain't gonna let her go to Kim?
Huh?
You ain't gonna let her go to Kim?
Look, I understand loyalty, hometown, all that bullshit, but I'm going with the consistent success than the once every 5 years. That's all I'm saying. No disrespect to you, Kim, because you are
this
great.
Shit finna be consistent though.
I hope it is for just the hometown in me.
Right.
I hope it's success for her like that. But from what I've seen in college basketball, I want her to go to Gino.
Gino, you right.
That's all. Now, if I had a second pick, though, I love Kim, but I love Don more.
I'm going to Don.
Hey.
No offense, but
yeah.
I don't agree with some of the shit. I don't know. I ain't gonna speak on all that. But yeah, she going to South Carolina though.
But I feel just with basketball in general, I would like to see that because it's rare that you have a player that's one and done like a KG, T-Mac, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. Like, I don't think though. There's a mentality that
you feel like their legacy would have been different if they did go to college though.
Because you gotta think they would have been one and done.
Yeah.
Like, and then Kobe, I think 1 year of college that may have helped him out with his draft stock. Because you go to college 1 year, dominate, you didn't have to you really didn't have to sit 1 year with the Lakers and all that. Shit, you probably the number 1 pick in the 97 draft.
That 96 was is that the best overall draft?
That's the best draft ever. Just off the strength of Kobe, AI, Steve Nash. Wasn't Jason Kidd in that draft?
Probably so.
Like,
around that time.
It's too many in there. Too many. So the only one that can rival is probably 03. No, is 03.
And 96 still whooping their ass by miles.
I don't know, dog, because you got to think LeBron, Melo, D-Wade,
who else?
Kurt, Chris Bosh,
Heinrich.
Yeah, don't disrespect Kurt now.
Forgot about Heinrich.
Don't disrespect Kurt.
I forgot you the Bulls fan.
I'm a Clippers fan right now.
Bulls
are number 2.
Okay.
I just want to put this out there for just one person, because he like to talk his shit. I'm going to alternate the Bulls and the Clippers forever. I became a Clippers fan when Chris Paul decided to get traded. You can kiss my ass, nigga, And yes, I rooted for Trae to win the championship because the Bulls didn't make the playoffs. Fuck you. I'm sorry about that.